Hi, my name is Casey Underwood, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about cell phones in the work environment and their advantages and disadvantages to a business. Today we're going to discuss a few things involved with cell phones in the workplace. First, we're going to discuss the cons of cell phone usage in the workplace. Secondly, we will discuss the pros of cell phones in the workplace. After that, we will ask, do cell phone benefits outweigh their disadvantages? Lastly, we will finish with the discussion on what are the disadvantages of relying too heavily on cell phones at work. Smartphones have been rapidly rising over the years and are being used everywhere. Smartphones are also becoming more and more important in businesses because of its innovative advantages. It makes situations more convenient at the workplace, and employees are no longer confined to a physical space at times. Despite the popularity, one must consider whether cell phones are merely a workplace convenience or source of irritation. To establish whether it is a hindrance or not, this report will state the advantages and disadvantages of smartphones in the workplace in order to ascertain which one outweighs the other. First, like I said, we're going to discuss cons of cell phone usage in the workplace. As you can see, cell phones have proven to be a dangerous distraction at the workplace. One of the biggest dangerous distractions is less productivity. Employees now have the ability to surf the internet, send text messages, and take pictures with their cell phone. This takes a big toll on the employer's business. Employers are now banning cell phones out the workforce for this reason. Another distraction is equipment accidents. Cell phones have been the major cause of these accidents at work. For example, when employees have access to equipment such as forklifts or other heavy machinery, using a cell phone on the job could be very, very dangerous. An employee could be reading a text message and accidentally run over another employee or run into the building. These accidents can be expensive for the employer and dangerous to the other employees. Also, auto accidents resulting from texting and driving, widely known as the other major cause of motor accidents, also allows an employee to use their phone while driving a car. May be risky, and if anything does happen, the company will be held liable at the end. Next, we are going to discuss pros of cell phone usage in the workplace. Pros of cell phone productivity in the workplace. Over the last decade, we have seen a result of increased usage in cell phone amongst businesses and their employees. These businesses have begun to take advantages of the cell phone has to offer, ranging from instant communication capabilities like telephone and email communication to synchronized organizational systems. Today's business world no longer relies on someone being in a fixed location to communicate with another party. Cell phones have increased workplace productivity with the advancement of instant communication at their disposal of businesses and employees. Cell phones have also allowed the business person the ability to quickly create, edit Word, Excel, and PowerPoint documents. As you see from some of the numbers behind me, over 6.5 billion cell phone subscriptions were owned last year worldwide. 1.048 billion of those subscriptions belong in the Americas, including 345,200,000 cell phone subscriptions here in the United States, ranking us third overall, Coming in first was China with 1,198,300,000 cell phone subscriptions. Like I said, communication instantly worldwide has become such a mass market. It is purely in the pros division for cell phone usage at the workplace. 12 countries account for over 56% of the world's cell phone subscriptions, with each of those countries having over 100 million cell phone users. 100 million cell phone users in 12 different countries across the globe. I'd say that instant communication through the use of cell phones has definitely become an advantage to businesses. On to our third topic. Do cell phones, or what are the disadvantages of relying too heavily on cell phones at work? Well, not everyone can master the complications of cell phone use for emails, sending and receiving various types of information. Therefore, the business should not rely too heavily on cell phones at the workplace. Businesses should have a variety of appliances when communicating to others. Driving while working is a hazard to employees. Doing another task while driving may distract the employees and cause an accident. The New York Times notes that many people feel obligated to work while driving, that real estate brokers and people say in this merciless economy they have to make every minute count and respond instantly to opportunities and challenges. But researchers say we are not good at multitasking and are probably lousy working in these types of environments. Almost every technology out there comes with a security risk as well. Cell phones come with a higher security risk because it can be done unintentionally and almost instantly without many employees having revealed their bad intentions to their employers. For example, an employee has taken a picture at the workplace and the company has trade secrets to worry about. Any pictures that person may post on the internet, say social media like their Facebook account, could be terribly revealing for a company at large. Lastly, we're here to talk about cell phone benefits. Do they outweigh their disadvantages? One of the many advantages of mobile phones in the workplace is that they rely on a vast number of different capabilities offered by today's smartphones. Primary benefit of one of those would be to instantly access anything when it comes to telecommunications, emails, business, basically any form of communication today. 87% of Americans own a cell phone. 45% of those cell phones are smartphones. So I'd say with the advances of technology in smartphones today, they would definitely be an advantage that outweighs cell phones' disadvantages. To conclude today's presentation, today's business world requires the use of cell phones, whether it is strictly for business or not. For many businesses, the use of cell phones is instrumental in helping their company succeed in reaching its goals. Although there are minor drawbacks to using cell phones in the workplace, such as employees wasting time when texting, cell phones as a whole are integral for today's businesses. The business person of the new millennium has become more efficient thanks to their cell phones and all its capabilities. Whenever possible, cellular devices should be utilized in the workplace. They keep us up to date with the inner working of our workplace. They make communicating and job management easier. They take the stress out of not being able to communicate at the touch of a button. Most importantly, they make us more productive, which affects the employer's overall bottom line. Their advantages far exceed their disadvantages and should be provided to employees. Using a cellular phone in business allows for increased flexibility when working. The more flexible you are, the greater the chance of you being able to show clients your business is worth one to go to. Thank you for listening to my presentation today.